Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Durham. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind.
Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals...
He's got space. Touchdown, LSU. Powers into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Quick pass. The catch is made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The offense going with the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's got a crease. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Barry. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense stays on the field. They're just going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Here comes the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and then pass rush can start getting after it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Movement here from the tight end. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Before they run the play, they'll call timeout. Want to discuss this fourth down call. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Durham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Sperry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Caught on the outside. It's Green. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
To throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, as the field shrinks, it just becomes more difficult. You can't get that vertical stretch on the passing game. Here they're trying to work that back line, and they just can't get the feet down. This is going to be incomplete out of bounds.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. And you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Ducks offense retakes the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always assume that a corner can just cover because he's a corner. But what I always love to see, it's my favorite part of watching a corner play, is he physical in the run game? Will he come up there and make a tackle? I know this is a little pop pass jet sweep, so it's technically a pass. But this is a physical run fit from a corner on the outside.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
That's a great read from this quarterback on a 4th down. You utilize the RPO, the run-pass option, and there's just a little bit of a crease. And once there's a crease, because of the aggressive style of this defense, there's no levels, and it produces a big gain from the running back.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
3rd and long, screen. Chris, if you and I know it's coming, the defense probably knows it's coming as well. And they do a great job here stopping this play, but they got to change up these play calls.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
This is the difficult part about being a kicker. Chris, he hasn't attempted a kick all day long. And now in the 4th quarter, cold. He's got to roll out there and tie the game, and he drills it. Cold as ice. That's what I'm talking about.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
The offense now operating in empty. Back to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Davison.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
On the ground, it's Hill. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, that's a decision we're going to talk about for a long time, going for it on 4th down. Great stop by this defense, and now a legacy-defining opportunity. This quarterback jogs on the field. If you make a couple of throws, you get a score, you'll be a legend.
They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Levitt. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
What a frustrating drive. You can go down in a tie ball game. All you need is a field goal to basically win the game. And the defense comes up with a massive sack here on third down to force a fourth down punt. You've got to punt this one away. There's no way you can go for this one and give your opponent the ball in positive territory.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free action.
Oh, he's got open space. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So now on comes the field goal unit. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. He got it! A walk-off winner from 47 yards away. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.